Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your August 2026 general message. Let's tap in and see what wants to show up in the energy for the sign of Virgo for the general overview of the month of August. A lot of stuff going on. There's been a lot of intense energy. We do have a new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Leo happening on the 12th. I'll have readings up in the next, well, probably towards the beginning or end of the weekend, beginning of the week for those messages. Welcome change, bottom of the deck. I feel drawn to it. Portal to success. So I see a lot of crown chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, right? I'd even say third eye chakra, but I feel very prominent crown, heart, and throat. So I feel like there is a change happening, and I feel like someone is being, they're in alignment, listening to their intuition, recognizing downloads, things that are coming to them, thoughts, ideas, innovative ways of overcoming something or getting through something is what I'm feeling. With the throat chakra, I feel like there's going to be a lot of speaking this out, and I wanted to say speaking it into existence is how I felt, but um, so take what resonates, release what doesn't. Maybe that's it. Maybe someone just, speaks it out and then brings it to fruition. The first two cards that come up, and these, well, three cards. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna show you these. I'm not gonna keep them, and the reason I'm not is because they popped out weird. They're stuck. Like I thought I had two, and then I'm moving the cards, and they're like not wanting to separate from each other. So I don't feel this is for everybody, but whoever it's meant for is going to see this. I see this was the first one, coping with grief. And then the second one, which is still delightful intimacy and joy of generosity. So I feel this grief is, I get the vibe. Whoever this is for, I do feel like you have just been coping with some sort of grief, loss, disappointment, emotional, um, turbulent situation, experience, part of your journey, part of your path, whatever it may be. I do feel something's coming into alignment. It does look like something happy, healthy, loving, nurturing, right? And then the joy of generosity. It gives me the feeling of these are two totally different energies, right? Let's speak on this one, and we all know how that feels, right? To be down in the dumps, going through something, not such a high vibrational energy. I feel like somebody is bringing forth the change. They're coming out of this. They're welcoming the change. They're going to co-create this change. They're going to manifest this change. And I feel like it's in order to bring happiness, joy, satisfaction, emotional contentment, connection into their life. That's what I'm feeling. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. So we're going to keep moving forward. I see the stand in your strength as I'm shuffling these. Sorry, I don't have this set up right now, so the camera should not be on the table, this desk anyways, um, but I just haven't finished setting it up. Anyhow, welcome change. Let's see what else we have for the sign of Virgo. Next card up is soulmate. So we did see that card of intimacy. For some of you, maybe you guys are, coming through the end of a point in life or a cycle or a part of your journey that you've had. Look, pursue your dreams, where you've been down in the dumps, feeling all up in your feelings, going through some sort of, you know, sad cycle or sad part of your life, feeling a loss or something. I do feel this is really picking up strongly on, as far as relationship goes. I'm just feeling that now because it's showing up here twice already and I've barely gotten started. So this could be for somebody who's really gone through, already they're on the other side of this now. They're welcoming in the change as a result of going through that cycle in their life. It feels to me like a closing out of that cycle and an alignment, something coming into balance, connection, the right connection. Look, cannot make this up. Love unites. Bottom of the deck is treasure of abundance, and it gives these waves kind of make me feel like these waves. So it could feel very turbulent. I don't really feel turbulence the right word, but it could just feel like you're riding a lot of waves right now. Even in here, I'm feeling that wave energy, right? Here too. It's all a matter of how you're looking at this, but I feel like this is you having rode these waves, riding these waves, that is bringing something into alignment for you and bringing something together. And it does feel very blessed, is how I'm feeling. Look, move forward. To me, right away, it's kind of like I see, that beautiful bright light. Bottom of the deck is harmonized life. There's again that beautiful bright white light. Clear, pure, new beginning, fresh start, something good, right? High vibration. I'm splitting the deck and I have the Hermit card. I am doing this reading for Virgo. This is your major arcana card. For fire talks about a celebration, stability, security, really something being grounded into the physical realm for you. Or, like I just feel like you're working with this energy, not against it, whoever I'm reading for. We had two cards that pulled up or fell out, came out. The Hierophant and the Six of Fire. This talks about victory, success, right? Recognition, overcoming an obstacle or a challenge. The Five is challenge, conflict, chaos, drama, that sort of thing. This is Six of Fire is like, I'm over that. I've learned that lesson. And Hierophant really, this could be long-term commitment, even a marriage. This is more of a traditional kind of energy, one where it does talk about marriage with this card, but it also talks about this blessing on the physical, right? There's higher knowledge, wisdom in a physical, practical way, or something like that, happening for you here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Give it, these are really clarifying that soulmate card. And, with that soulmate, with this traditional connection, commitment, something like that, victory and success, this looks really nice. This definitely looks, wow. These cards flipped out, Queen of Earth and the Star card. Um, Earth sign energy, star energy, Aquarius energy. Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius right now. Major arcana, big deal right there. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Fire. This is that energy I was talking about. Like somebody has really had to come, they walked through the fire to get to this victory, this success, this stability, this security, this major wish fulfillment. They have walked through. They have been through a lot. This Five of Fire represents, look, see the butterfly? Represents to me, like I said, that challenge, that conflict, that chaos, that drama, all that stuff was in this five. You're past that five. Underneath it is the messenger of earth. This is that opportunity, this communication, something that comes in that opens up, and you see like messenger of earth, queen of earth. It really is transforming the physical realm of someone's life. Three of earth, growth and expansion. Six of earth, Ace of Fire, because someone's going to have, and look, there's the King of Earth. Woo! Right there's the Queen. For somebody, whoever I'm talking to, I feel like, yeah, this is like, this is what you desire. Like, whoever I'm talking to, you are ready. Like, you've gone through something, you've done what healed, done some shadow work, whatever it is you've done, whatever part of the cycle is. You're a person who is ready for this. Five of Air. Why is that showing up? Judgment. Bottom of the deck. Why is that Five of Air talking about moving forward? I kind of feel like this is somebody trying to, something, wow, world, I knew it. I felt like this was like some sort of, to me, this Five of Air, oof, is representing like somebody who would just say something and they say it with the intention, remember the Five of Wands, to cause drama, chaos, bring problems where there are no problems, right? That sort of energy. I feel like this is with that World card here. There's the Hermit again. There's a discovery, I feel, like where you see something differently, where you can recognize these swords. And these Swords can represent your thoughts, your ideas, um, the way you talk, the way you perceive. It can be external as well, right? So you have to take what resonates. But I feel like somebody sees something, they recognize something, and they're closing that out with this World card, right? They're letting that go. They're surrendering that. They're moving forward. They're going into a new portal, entering a new vibrational frequency, a new world, right? Um, I didn't want to pull any more from this deck. I had another deck which I'll use in a second. But let me grab two more cards. And I feel like the two cards, the question I'm asking is about this Five of Swords to the World card. And look, justice and manifestation. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Fire. So this feels like a test, right? We talked about the five. We talked about the six. There's the seven. This is getting to the, like, this Six of Fire is moving forward, victory, success. This is getting to the top of that mountain. And look, underneath it is an 8. 6, 7, 8. That is really good with the Magician and the Justice card out here. So whatever kind of injustice that was happening in the past, and I'm saying in the past, whatever, down in the dumps, battle of the blues, emotionally depleting experience or situation or healing part of the cycle, I feel that's over. And now it's time for justice to be served and you to manifest in some victory, is what I'm seeing. I kind of feel this is when it comes to partnership. I'm just feeling that. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. First card that comes up is the Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. Seven deadly sins. So this is giving me the feeling of, I feel the word detoxing, but I don't mean it in a detoxing from, I mean it from like a detoxing from, unplugging, staying away from social media, disconnecting from technology. That sort of energy is how I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like detoxing from any harsh energies, challenging energies, that sort of thing, imbalanced energies, that sort of thing. So take time to relax. I feel rest, restore, epiphany, seek clarity. We talked about this up here. We talked about that, seeing something, and now that you see it, you're recognizing it. Whether it be the way somebody speaks to you and plants a doubt, fear, insecurity into your mind, and you feed, right? Because you ultimately are the master of your own realm, right? And so you feed that negative energy, doubts, insecurities, that sort of thing, or whether it's you instilling, these things being in your own mind, right? Doubts, fears, insecurities. I feel like you're seeing something differently. You're recognizing that it's just something that you need to move through. Look, leadership, set your own goals. I just was talking about, being the master of yourself with this leadership, strong Leo in this energy, in this new moon. The next moon we have is an eclipse, solar eclipse, new moon in the sign of Leo. Cheer up, live in the moment. And this is talking about somebody coming out, like I said, out of that sadness, out of that, down in the dumps, out of whatever that was, and into like the light. This is nothing but light. Even this, you get the Leo ruled by the sun, lit up during the day, and then you get the star card, Aquarius, lit up with the moon at night. It's just the stars in the sky lighting up the night. Yeah, the illusion, embrace the truth. Peacock, raise your standards. Somebody is recognizing something. They're not feeding the illusion anymore. They're owning the truth. They're accepting reality for what it is, and they're manifesting into something more. Look, I'm leaving this. Dreams, believe in your dreams, angel of miracles. I don't know if you've even seen that final card come out, but there it is, right? Like, this is like setting yourself free from the facade, from the fake stuff, um, that sort of thing, bringing harmony, peace, balance, harmony, reciprocating energy, a unity of mind, body, and spirit. And I do feel in a connection. So I feel like this is what's coming through for you, Virgo. I do hope this message serves you well. If this resonates with you, please leave me a comment. Don't forget to like the video. That really helps a lot. Subscribe to the channel. You can help even more by doing that. And if you would like to buy me a coffee, my link is in the description box below. I hope this serves you well. I send you abundance of peace, love, and light. Have a great day.